Alright, so there's a position of a customer service executive. Customer service executive. Alright, you're going to be handling customer relations admin and sales coordination activities. Need to have 3 years plus, and their pay is between 30 to 40,000. So you should share your CV to jobs@careerventures.co.ke, and that is a plastics industry. Plastics industry. Plastics industry. Alright, let's see what else is available. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? How are you? Any job around Resambo? Sometimes it could be, but we don't know because when I read jobs, I don't know. Employers will not tell you where they are based. Very few will. So in most cases, you learn once you take the interview. So when you take the interview, that's when you learn where the job is at. Any barista job? Acha tuone. Just give me a minute tuangalie pamoja. Farm manager, hotel job, that's hospitality. Aya, nawaona na nimewasikia. Let's see what else is available. Account manager, and this is in Kilimani. Some companies will tell you, some will not. This is in Kilimani. It's an auto is an auto company. Wanauza magari. Auto. Court clerk. J Subaru. That's an interesting name you have. So let's see what's needed. This is detailed. Degree in business. B plane, KCSE. Wow, okay. 2 years of relevant experience. 2 years of relevant experience. This is a very good company, and they've given us their email, which you guys should take advantage of, because it's an auto company. That means they have reception, admin, they have sales, especially sales, store, procurement, lots of procurement, store, cleaning, like they have all their overall. Anyone could easily get a job with such a company. So when you look at jobs, you don't look at the position being offered. No, we look at all the available opportunities, and especially if you get the email, the direct email of the company, not through agencies. Yeah, so this job is closing by 10th of November, COB, which is Thursday this week. Position is account manager. And I have a feeling this is more of sales. Let me see what we need. They've raised degree in business and KCSEB. So they look at the KCSE more. Okay, that's S and Aggie. What's their email? Sawa, inakuja sai. So this is a sales position. You're going to be handling a certain account. It's a sales position, but that's why they call it an account manager. You're managing accounts, but it's a sales position. Degree in business, you're out. Peace to you. So let me see. You're going to be handling generating leads in business. You're going to be managing accounts for specific accounts, and also insurance and NTSA management in this position. NTSA and insurance. So share your CV to, let me see, share your CV to info at BK Auto Limited. BK Auto Limited. Auto is AUTO. BK Auto Limited. Limited is LTD. BK Auto Ltd.com. Info at BK Auto Ltd.com. For those who came in a bit late, sorry, today I had to start early. So we started at around 7:30, I think, 7:30. So mjamiss mingi sana. Oh, you've missed an hour. Oh, it's a whole hour. Charming movers, how are you? You move people? No, you move... Yeah, you move people. You move homes. You move people in homes. Uko na kazi gani? What jobs do you have with you? I have so many Form 4s waiting for such opportunities. Receptionist position. Quality analyst. What should I repeat, Mnash? info@bkautoltd.com. That's the email. Quality analyst position. Quality analyst position. All right. In a packaging line in an industry, but you handle the QA department. I move homes and offices. Do you have any positions available? Would love to join your team. All right, so degree in science and any other related field, 2 to 3 years of experience in a similar role. Experience in product formulation would be an added advantage. Share CV to Jobs. This is a good company, guys. This is a good company. Tafuteni kalamu na karatasi. This is a good company. This is a very good company. Who shared this job? Does she work there? Oh, I see. Okay. The company is Carson's. It's a good company. If you get experience from such companies, then you can work within any industry in Kenya. If you work in such a department QA in such a company, Carson's, based on their product, umeiva. Umeiva. Any interview you take, you get a job easily. Kindly someone with diploma in mass communication. What do you mean, Milka? Movers, charming movers, nipe kazi. Do you have any positions on how do you hire? So nichukulie a few people hapa. When you have a job, you call them. Give me your email. We just want to share our CVs with you so that when you have, when you're moving somebody next time and you need maybe one more hand, tutakuja. Hatutakusumbua hata kidogo. Tutakusumbua. We'll be nice to you. Ama vipi? Guys, hamtamsumbua. Si mtangoja wapigie simu. Exactly. Wamesema sawa. Dora Solomon anasema low, not yet graduated. Okay, well noted. So, the position was that of quality analyst, and there's a packaging. This is on the line, but under the packaging department, you're doing quality analysis. All right. So, qualification, you said they want graduate in science, experience of product formulation in a different company, 2 to 3 years of experience, and they're not specific because this is more of chemicals. Any company would do. So share your CV to jobs that starts with a capital J. Email nimesema mshike. The reason I'm laughing is because siko na kazi ya petrol station. There's someone who asked about petrol station, and then I said petrol stations do not hire just anybody. Why? Because they need people that they can trust and they can easily track in case of any discrepancy. If you get what I mean. So, I didn't have any. But there's a lady who said, kuna moja, yay, at Charming Movers. Ndio sisi tumekuanza. When we start following you, tutakufollow. But they follow this guy. If you're interested in, not this guy, follow this employer. If you're interested in work. Make him get you a job. Him or she. I don't know if it's a she or a he. I don't know. But the company. Follow the company. Let them give you something. So capital J for jobs dot Kenya, that has a capital K. Capital J for jobs, capital K alafu uandike jina jobs. Jina jobs lakini J ni capital. Dot Kenya. K ni capitals. Dot Kenya at PZ, 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 Carsons. Hi, Hubert, how are you? PZ, Carsons, the powder, carsons.com. And you must share your documents in PDF. They are very specific. Yay. Kemi did not wait to connect. Kemi alisema, I'm interested. And the employer asked, which field can you work in? I'll have to train you. You know, that's an offer. You've just given her an offer that you're going to train her. So Kemi, follow the employer until you get that job. Yeah, when you see an opportunity, you have to grab it. If you don't grab an opportunity, you lose it for good. You lose it for good. Right, so this application is closing on 16th of November. 16th, that should be next week. And you have to share your documents in PDF. I said, I'm waiting for someone to post that email. My qualifications are very simple. What are your qualifications? Charming movers, tunataka hiyo kazi. Just take about 3 of my guys. Just 3. Don't take more. Watatu tu wanne. 3 or 4. They'll work for you and they do the job very well. Kamba kunipatia feedback. Hapo watuchezi. Tukitafuta kazi tunatafuta. He's very simple. Make me understand. Are you a she or a he? The company lead. Is it a she or a he? You must be humble, faithful. Humble and faithful. And IQ. Kwa mjanja. Umesikia? Simple. Hataki vitu mingi. Humble. Sawa. Humble, faithful, and IQ. Why? Because the kind of a job that he's handling needs people who have very high integrity. When you're moving people and moving homes, the people who tend to pick this and that or destroy, you know, the people who have the hand of destroying things. They lift a cup and it drops. He doesn't want that. Is it a he or she? ID. Charming movers, people are interested. My name is Odhiambo Dominic. It's a he. Thank you, Odhiambo Dominic. Thank you. Yes. Leo kazi. Opportunity. Maybe grab it. So how can we contact you? Just give us an email. We'll just share our CVs. When you have an opportunity, we'll be there. And ID. Yes. So guys, he's not looking for the corporate. Employees. He's looking for people to help him move. Okay? That's what I'm advocating for. And that's what he's saying. IQ, humble, faithful. Simple. That's all he needs. So all the best. All the best in that. I think movers are only males. Really? No, I've seen ladies. Doing moving. I think so. Okay, yeah, most of them are gents because of the lifting. But I think I've also seen ladies do it. Yeah, so sikuwa hakuna gender hapo. Unaomba tupatie email, si mimi, ni wao wanaitisha. Me, I'm just facilitating. Wao ndio wanataka number. Mr. Dominic, tunataka not number, email. We don't want your number, we want your email. Just come in. We could have your number but tutakusumbua. Tupatie email. Naweza endelea. My number is on the profile. Okay. Sawa basi. It's comfortable to give a number and it is on the profile. So, mwenye nguvu mpishe, si ndio? He will hire from next year. Yes, it's next year is in a month's time. We are in November. We're talking about December. Yeah. Thank you for that, Dominic. Asante. Let me just raise something that I had a discussion with the HR yesterday. I think there was a time I talked about it a while back. And I also had that discussion with Salsa yesterday. Salsa, by the way, uko wapi? Where are you? Make a request. So now, this is a question to you guys. If I tell you that, I don't want to mention names, but I'll just mention, if I tell you that Airtel has opportunities, open opportunities, you need to share your application. All right, how do you state? How do you, and I tell you, I know the manager is Dominic. Oh, good. Let's talk about Charming Movers. So I tell you, Charming Movers have a position that's open. Now, my friend, in this case, you need to make an application for the position of an office admin. 7:45. Thank you, Salsa. Thank you. Make a request. So now, how do you approach them? I've told you, Charming Movers have a position. You need to make an application for the admin assistant. How do you pitch yourself? How do you pitch? What will you tell them? Or rather, when you go and meet them, what will you say? What will be your first statement? That's the question. I've sent you to Charming Movers. I've told the manager is Dominic. Okay? So when you go to Dominic, you're at the office. How do you introduce yourself? Thank you, Nyawira. Inbox me. Asante sana. I need to see your responses. How will you introduce yourself? Umefika, uko pale Charming Movers. You have Mr. Dominic in front of you. How do you introduce yourself? Let me know. Let me know. Which job, please? Human resource. Ilienda. I'm waiting for responses. Sisongi mbele mpaka nipate jibu. Sensitive. How I would introduce myself. Yes, that's the question, Esimudoka. That's the question. Mi sisongi mpaka mnipatie jibu, because I want to make sure that you guys have gotten this. Hey, Pira, you're available kuchunga ng'ombe? I'm a casual laborer. Any needs, I'm available kuchunga ng'ombe. I just gave HR's position. Ni kazi ya sales. I'm going to repeat this because of Pira. Kazi ya sales, you're going to call the HR. I'll give the name. I'll give the number ya HR tena. Who has your number HR? Ya sales field job ya 10,000. Wanaanza na 10K. We have a group of movers in Kenya. So when you have the few experiences, you can work in any company. It's true. So now, yes, Sasha was saying, if I send you to somebody, I tell you, go to Sasha. Swali ilikuwa, nimekwambia Charming Movers wako na position. Na nikakwambia director wao anaitwa Dominic, sawa? Na nikakwambia ndo upeleke CV kwake. Ukifika kwa Dominic utaanza kumwambiaje? Unajiintroduce aje? You introduce yourself, first name, tell the manager I want to know what brought you there, and mention the referee. Neza get internship ya quantity surveyor within Nairobi. Unauliza swali. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I just saw something. Sijaribu kupotea, please. Yes, that's the number of the HR. If you can take a sales field, let me nirudie. Okay. So, hiyo kazi ya sales ni ya field. The HR's number is 0790 699 270. When you call them, tell them you sent my Nyawira to them. Kazi ya sales na ni ya field. Hapo unajituma. Starting salary is 10,000 and they pay up to 20K depending on your performance. So it's all based on your performance. You sell well, you get your money. Alright, so Calvin amesema, hi Dominic, I am Calvin Osoro. I've been referred to your company based Nyawira on an open job. Okay, start with the name, work. Wacha niongeze salsa. No, wacha niongeze salsa. Because I want to have this discussion with salsa. Morning, salsa. How are you?
Morning to you.
You're well?
Yeah, I'm easy.
I want you to pick this topic. I want you to pick this topic with me. I asked the question, when they are referred to maybe by Salsa or Nyawera to go meet Changovas, what's the first statement is? Want to see how they introduce themselves. You know what you're looking for because we discussed this yesterday. Yeah, so let's look at the answers. Sasha, please take over. Take over that part because you're good at this. You can take
What?
over with the answers that have
What?
been given. Did I ambush you? What's that?
No.
Take the answers.
It's a good ambush. Good
Your
morning,
question.
ladies and gentlemen. So the most important thing is to also remember the person who has referred to you. It is very important, very important. So when you go to a company that you've been referred for a job opportunity, you introduce yourself. Simple. Like for me, I'll say I'm James Wachia from Nakuru, and this is what I do. And I was referred by one amazing lady by the name Nyawira. So that now that person will say like, wow. So you also honor the person who has referred to you. I know most of us wakienda kutafuta job wanasema nimetumwa na Nyawera nikuje, ndio mimi nimekuja. So you ask nimekuja. So mtu anakuuliza umekuja kufanya, anamwambia alikuwa amekushow, alikuwa amenishow kuna job. Hapo ndio watu wanaangukia. So when you go like someone who you know what you want, and then you say I'm available for 1, 2, 3 jobs. You don't say that the job that is available. You also classify yourself because in any job it is important not to be used, or I always say not to be abused. So it's good for your boss who is hiring you to understand the kind of person that he's hiring or she's hiring, So when you're sent, make sure that you introduce yourself well and also speak good about the person who has referred you to that job. It makes a very big difference that you honor people. It goes a long way, So now you give what you want to. You say, I'm here for this job opportunity, and I feel I'm the best. You don't think. You think you're the best person. No, like I know I'm sure that I'm the right person for this job. Then that will begin a good conversation towards your job employment or your job opportunity. So for me, that is what I would answer and say. It's as simple as that. And please avoid talking a lot. Usiongea mingi. Swali yenye unaulizo jibu, reserve yourself. It makes a very big difference when you're applying for a job or you've been referred to someone. Yes.
One more thing.
Yes.
Thank you, Sas. That the reason why I raised is because we have Solomon Kimani. He's a HR, and he raised this question. Someone has just shared this, and he's asking, "What do you guys think of this? Attachment opportunity is the email subject attachment opportunity." Then the writer goes ahead and says, "I have been asked by my father to send my CV to you. Please assist on the above subject. Regard and done."
You want me to respond to that?
Yes.
You want me to respond to that?
Yes, I want to know, do you think it's right?
I will respond and say, kindly go back to your father and ask her why he sent you to me. Yes.
But he said, please assist on the above subject.
Which above subject? I don't know you, so you don't say that above subject. Which is above subject? You need to be very official. You don't say I've been sent by you. Yes. You don't say that you've been sent by your father or your uncle, or say I've been sent by this person. Mention the name. I've been sent by Mr. Blah blah blah. Let them know much later that he's your father. You don't come and tell me like I've been sent by your father. So umetuma na babako then. So you need to be very, 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 very official, because when you are very official, you know, we want good jobs, but we are so casual and so pedestrian. So we need to avoid being pedestrian in everything, you know. When you're looking for a job, hata kama ni ya kuosha choo, be very official. Be very official, because you don't know who you're talking to. So juu utaulizwa hapo, juu babako alikutuma, so umekuja kufanya kazi ya familia ama umekuja kudu nini? So you need to be very official as soon as possible, as immediate as possible. Huyo sidhani alipewa job, hata kaa alipewa integrity issues.
Agreed. Hi. The chance is all yours. Please allow me to have Salsa, because I gave him a topic that I would like him to address. Because as much as I'm here sharing job opportunity, if it did not prepare you, then it means clearly you're not going to secure jobs. Number one. Number two, we also need you to understand that employment is not everything. Okay, you could be seated. There's something that Sasa asked. Could you be the next solution? Could it be the reason why you're not getting a job is because you do not deserve to get a job? You don't deserve to be employed. Could it be that God is guiding you to a different direction? But because your mind is so limited, and because the only thing that is on your mind is you employed, is the reason why what God has in store for you cannot take effect. You understand? Is it possible for you to stop thinking about employment and think of creating employment? And I can tell you this for a fact, out of experience. There's money where you use skills. There's money. Whenever you're hired by someone to work for them, all your effort goes to who? Goes to them. So imagine what you could achieve by working for you. You'd give it 100%. All right? You'd have the support of friends, family, and just anyone. Let me tell you, God has a way. When God gives you an opportunity, He leads you in a certain direction. There's one thing for sure. Trust me, there's one thing for sure. Never even worry about your next client. God will not give you a challenge that you cannot do. He knows. Let me ask you, because I remember when I started, when I made the choice to go into business, I was constantly worried about my next client and where they're going to come from. And God kept on reminding me that I did not come up with the idea. He gave me the idea. He kept on reminding me that there are so many companies in the country, and all these companies get clients, right? He kept on asking me constantly, anyone who runs a consultancy, do they know where the next client will come from? No. But either way, they need to start a business and start the business. And somehow what happens? Things work, right? So what I'm trying to say is that if you have an idea, if you think that you can do a business, go for it. Stop thinking about employment and employment only. Even if you're employed, think of something that you can do that could add value. And trust me, the easiest way of becoming a billionaire in this country and any other country is your skills. You offering your skills to people, and it pays. It pays. And that's the reason why I brought salsa. That's the reason why I brought salsa on board, because I want you guys to start thinking in that direction. Sawa. So salsa, opportunity is all yours. Take it up.
Okay, thank you so much for the good introduction. My name is James from Nakuru. For the purpose of this live, one, I'm an Afro Latin dance instructor. That is, we teach salsa, bachata, kizomba, and semba. Number two, I am a marketer. I serve at Nakuru College as a marketer and branding. I do branding and marketing for Nakuru College. Number three, I sit at the Secretariat for Creative Economy Structure here in Nakuru. And recently I was co-opted at the working group at the new city. I was co-opted so I'm doing communication and PR at the city creative economy table. So currently we are in the process of drafting the youth policy for Nakuru, and also the culture policy for Nakuru. So it's a big task that calls for a lot of attention. But by the grace of God, here we are. For me today, I'll be as simple as possible. And let me clarify as I begin. Number one, I'm not a motivational speaker. I will use 2 or 3 examples that you can relate to, but I will share my experience so that you know it works. Everything works. So number one, let me start by saying this. Every person here, every person, 144 people who are in this live, everybody has a unique selling point. Everyone has a unique, we call it USP, unique selling point. Everybody here, whether you're jobless or you're not jobless, you have a unique selling point. So now we were today to do a kingdom mentality.
Oh, Salsa. Nimempoteza, but he'll be back. He'll be back. Alright, let me hold on. Let me try get him back on board. Alright. Oh, he's back. There you go.